So they're more obvious.
I need a bit of help, coach.
Help? Yeah, I'm a coach, so I'll help.
So I want long bunker shot. What are we calling this? 50 yards?
You want to measure?
Yeah, go on then.
64.
64 yards. So, shall I have a go first and then you can help? Should we do it that way?
Yeah, alright, yeah.
So I'm always going to come in, like if you get this one and there's lots of sand, like I quite like this, it's not loads of sand.
Yeah.
So for me instantly that's making me feel better.
Yeah.
Is that the same for you?
Yeah, I mean, less sand generally comes out a bit lower and quicker, I always find. Yeah. So that's not a bad thing when you got it 64 yards.
So I'm going to bring 2 clubs because I know you might want me to do something.
Oh.
So I'm going to go, first of all, 9 iron.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to play a bunker shot.
Yeah.
So I've got the face twisted around the axis of the shaft handle relatively low to try and point loft somewhere near target. I will aim up the left because this will tend to go that way on landing.
Yeah.
Full swing, big splash with a 9. Fat. I'm not good from this distance.
No.
Help me, coach. Right, coach, what are you going to do in this situation?
So, bunkers are 3 things: loft, speed and strike.
Okay.
Really important that you get all 3 right to be a good bunker player.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be playing this any different to one that's by the green to 50 yards. Bit further out where you can start to play a normal full shot and just hit ball first. That's down to your ability and when you want to think about changing to that. But for me, 50 yards, I can play 58, 52 wedge, depends on what's in front of me.
So height, what you've got to get out would make you change that loft?
Yes, as well. So if the pin's tucked nice and close, I want as much height as possible to stop it as quick as possible. If pin's at the back, bit of green to run with, pitching wedge bit lower, bit runnier, make it a bit easier for myself, those types of thoughts. I'm going to go with 52 here.
So you're taking a bit of loft off then?
I'm taking a little bit of loft off because, again, with those 3 things that I mentioned at the start, strike, loft and speed, you want to be as consistent as possible with all 3. And if I'm full pelt whacking with a 58, I'm probably not going to be as consistent as a controlled 52.
So your strike will vary as you start adding speed, yes. You feel?
But again, totally player specific.
Yeah.
If you're great at striking it and putting loads of speed on it, do it. 58, yeah. Play it.
So are you going to play so in theory you're going to stand, show me what you do. You're going to stand and set up like any normal bunker shot.
So yeah, I'm going to twist my face to add loft, and the bounce becomes a bit more present when you do that as well.
Sorry, if you show that again, I was just a bit, yeah. So
twist the loft on, bounce becomes a bit more present.
So that's going to help you get out of the bunker rather than dig?
Yeah, and then I'm going to lower my handle to point the loft at the target. I'm going to have my feet quite wide because wherever I twist and this handle ends up, that's where I want to set up to. So quite wide, quite sort of sat down kind of feelings. No handle forward because that will open the club again. Keep it nice and straight up. And then I'm just going to put the required speed and hopefully the strike on it to get that ball to do what I want it to.
Ball position?
Middle to slightly forward.
Okay.
Again, player specific. Where you hit the ground, you want to experiment with ball position, but generally around sternum is good for most people.
Show me.
Show ya. Slightly heavy. Get up.
It's a little heavy. If you're playing the shot again, you got another ball there, we can have another go. You're going to do anything different? Again, you're going to think that you just need a better strike than that, is how you're going to self-rate that.
Yep, I've just let myself down with one of those 3 things.
Yeah.
Strike, taking the speed out, too much sand. I would be trying to take the same amount of sand whether I'm here or by the green, so my amount of sand's not changing, just the speed and loft is.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's try another one with a better strike. In theory, we're doing the same thing, aren't we?
Yeah, you're using a slightly lower lofted and don't have to hit it as hard. Is that to help strike, or you just see it more that way and don't think that way?
I feel more loft and the speed. If it goes wrong, it's going to be like, so my duff is bad, but it's not the 70-yard Raymondo Fin Bullet Special, is it?
You always have to have a dig when he's not here, don't you? Give the man a break.
It helps build his brand, mate. But do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm worried that if I use, but I mean, I would argue my 9-iron might be twisted close to where your 52 is, Clifton.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
So you potentially are putting the same speed on it anyway then, aren't you?
Yeah, I without measuring, but we might even be putting very similar lofts. We're just choosing a starting point that's different.
Yes.
And I would feel, if I was playing enough, relatively confident with this. Well, I mean, that's 2 impressive duffs, but
they are consistent.
For me, again, I know if I hit this shot enough, and I don't, like I used to, I'd find strike, which is your point in finding strike. I would go more loft as well if I needed, obviously height, but then I would be very worried I'm not going to reach.
Yeah.
But that amount of sand that I was taking on both of those, I wouldn't want to take that much close to the bunker, close to the green or not. They're just slightly heavy ones.
Yeah.
For me, the technique is like you, it's staying the same. I think you won there, bro. Do I have to rake the bunker now?
Go on, rake my mess. And make sure you point it in the bloody right direction, will ya?
What day is it though?
Oh, what day is it? Tuesday?
Yes, so is that
That's northwest,
yeah,
northwest, yeah. Perfect.